Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So I'm sitting here trying to meditate and see what sign comes to me to do for the next series of sign readings, but nothing's coming, so I think we're going to do one for the collective here. And as I picked up a sheet of paper, I write down all the signs, then I cross them off, which ones I've done, so I make sure I don't forget anyone. So I picked up a piece of paper just to start writing down the signs anyways. And I saw this, which is that little house reading that I've done before on this channel. So I think this is what we're doing here. Seems like this is a good idea. So it's general. I don't know who this message is for. You know, when I do collective messages like this on my channel, they rarely get out into the algorithm because I guess people don't really search for general tarot readings like collective tarot readings. So I feel like when I give messages like this that don't have a sign and aren't a pick a card, that they're for the collective that is subscribed here to this channel. Now, if you're new here and you happen to see this, then maybe you should join the collective here on this channel and subscribe. Okay, so let's get into it. This spread looks at what's going on inside of you. So think about it like a house. What's inside your house that only you can see. What is your foundation for whatever comes up inside of your house? I'm seeing a basement here, actually. Interesting. I've never added a basement to this reading. Maybe we'll add a basement. That brings the number of cards to 9. So from 8 to 9. So something's about getting ready to be completed here. But it requires going to the basement first. So we'll actually do the basement as the last card. Very interesting. Okay, and then we're going to look at what you're looking out on in your backyard. So what only you can see. What's buried in the backyard. Maybe what's in your subconscious there. What is supporting you as the roof of your house. What are you looking out on across the street? Where are you focused? What does the front of your house look like? So how do you look to other people? And what is coming up the street towards you? Okay, so let's see here. Let's see. Ooh, I kind of want to let's use one of these cards for the basement. I'll keep it face down and we'll look at it at the very end. Spirit guides, the basement energy here for the collective. That's it. I don't know if you saw it. My eyes were closed. I didn't see it. Okay. I am going to put the cards face down so we can go through it together. Let's see here. For the collective, what's going on for the collective? What messages do we have, spirit guides? Let's see. Not yet. Whatever's coming to an end, whatever's completing, you know, and this is maybe kind of obvious. I'm seeing 333 there, but it's the completion of conflict. Now, I don't know if this is inner conflict or conflict with someone else, but that's what's happening. And I'm seeing the 8 as alchemy, actually. It's as the infinity sign, but I'm also feeling it like, I'm seeing it like kind of turn into the letter A. There's something about maybe the letter A, but alchemy, it's like something has alchemized, something has happened, something has shifted, the energies have combined in such a way that now arrives, I'm hearing, completion. Now arrives the completion. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it, guides. Are we going to clarify these? Well, we'll see how it goes, but let me just get the deck just in case we decide to do that. I'll just give it a couple quick shuffle. I just saw 444. One more. Okay. So let's see what's going on inside of your house. You want to see how this looks? I don't know why I felt like showing you that, but maybe it's important for some reason. I don't know. Maybe the structure of something, or you want to see more of what's around in the atmosphere. Something like that. Okay, let's see what's going on inside. Death. That, I should have said it. Because I was like, why am I pointing it down? And then I noticed the backs of the card are the death symbol. You know, the little, what he has on the flag there, but I didn't say it. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Here we are. Your energy. Death. Transformation. An ending. Completion. A big one. Number 13. Right, so with me showing you the spread and all of the death symbolism on the back of the cards, this is like transformation everywhere in all facets of your life, I feel like. Now, it doesn't mean that you're changing jobs, you're getting a new relationship, you're moving. Like, I'm not talking about change necessarily like that, although that could be happening for someone. It's more like an energetic change shift that's going to flow throughout all areas of your life. This is pretty big, which is why I'm getting called to do this reading most likely. Okay. So what do we want to say about that, Spirit? I saw that pop out before from the other deck. The Five of Wands, the end of conflict. The Lovers. I heard coming into union, but this could be coming into union with yourself here, the High Priestess at the bottom. Making a deal with yourself about what you will do and what you won't do. About what's good for you and what's not good for you, and sticking to that. I'm getting the word ordained. It's like something's been ordained for you. But there's definitely an end of conflict here. Yeah, the end of mental conflict. Perhaps you're going to get a message soon about this. King of Swords. Truth, clarity. Seeing something for what it is. Okay, seems kind of, I don't know, basic. Okay, Spirit, what else do we want to say? The Foundation, Ace of Wands. The Sun. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. So what's creating this transformation for you? Now we're talking death card here. This is a big, huge transformation. We're not talking about like, I don't know, dropping the 10 of Wands kind of transformation, although that is a big deal. Congratulations for those of you who've done that. But we're talking about like a total shift in consciousness, a total closure and rebirth in a situation. New perspective, justice here. You know, the death card's coming in and trampling all over, you know, these royalty here. And it's like the Pope is saying, you know, asking for mercy for the women and children here. And it looks as though death might allow for that. I don't know. It's kind of up to your interpretation. But one thing's for sure is that the energy of death has definitely trampled over and taken down some kind of king energy. Probably a corruptive king energy. I'm hearing corrosive. A shady ass emperor, I'm getting. This could be the emperor within you. The one that was trying to control you, a part of yourself that was trying to control a situation or strategize in a way that was to your detriment. So your higher self is stopping that. There's something that was corrupt in a situation here that is ending without mercy. It's interesting. All right, let's keep going here because I feel like this is a lot bigger. Maybe I am explaining it. I don't know half the time. Okay, but this feels a lot bigger than just, I don't know, something mundane. With the Lovers here too, this is making an active decision to address your own ego, address the ego in a situation. So maybe two people's egos, or just a institutionalized setting here with the King that was corrupt in some sense, that was creating conflict. This is like ending that, addressing it, making an active decision to come into union with your higher self here. And what's causing this, like what's sparking all of this, is this beautiful energy here, this emergent energy of creativity, passion, joy, fulfillment, hope. This really looks like hope to me. You've turned a corner with something. Perhaps some of you realize what a solid foundation you've built for yourself, or what a solid foundation you have. Maybe with your family, maybe with Source, maybe with your friends, maybe at work, but there's a solid foundation. And that solid foundation is allowing you, or is giving you the reassurance that you're able to explore something new. You're not on shaky ground here with yourself. You're solid. And so when you see these new opportunities, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, you're able to say yes, and you know it. Now, I don't know if you've seen the new opportunity yet or not, but this is the energy here of knowing you can say yes when that new opportunity comes in. So let's see, what's in the backyard that you're looking out on? 10 of Cups. Some of you have a connection here that you're not sharing with many other people, okay? Because you're trying to protect it, keep it private, something of that nature. And it brings you a lot of joy and happiness. For others of you, you're finding, I'm hearing backyard patio or something with your family. I don't know, where I am in Canada, there's no patios at this time of year. Okay, so maybe you're in a warm place. But this is like having fun with family, spreading joy, maybe with your extended family even. We are coming up to the holiday season, but this is something that you're keeping rather private. I'm hearing no family Christmas photos. I don't know. You know when you get those like Christmas photos in the mail of people with their families? I did that once with my cats for Halloween, but I didn't send it out. I just took the family photo. But I always thought those were interesting. Interesting to see how people craft and construct the image they want of their family, right? Because that's what it is. It is a construction. It's not an accurate representation, as we all know. So that's a message there for someone. But if none of that applies to you, then you're thinking about what it is you want in the long term with other people in love and relationship. So let's see, what did you bury in the backyard? King of Cups, your emotions. Let's see. Or this could represent somebody else that you've kind of laid to rest here. Let's see, what's going on in the backyard? We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant, Strength, and the Chariot. Wow, these majors are coming out here. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are getting more serious when it comes to love. You're thinking about future commitment. You're thinking about the real... what was I going to say? I was going to say realistic, but something else is coming out there. I don't know. You're thinking about the realistic side of relationships. Maybe the more grounded aspects, the everyday aspects. How can you make this work in a partnership in the long term? It's a very mature approach that you're taking here. I feel like you've kind of put these desires away for some time. Maybe because there were no love options available. Maybe because you were waiting to reunite with someone. Or perhaps you were just not serious with the person that you're connecting to. Whatever it is, you're going there now. You're really getting your ducks in a row here. And you're deciding how you want life to look like with another. And if you're the kind of person who doesn't want to be with anyone ever again, or in the long term, then I don't think this is your reading. This is for someone who is seriously questioning what love is going to look like in the future for them. And there's a certain level of optimism here. A newfound optimism. Before, maybe there was a lot of conflict, pessimism, that shadow emperor trying to say, oh, don't, manipulate this, control that, pull back from that, keep yourself safe at all costs from getting hurt. But you've healed something here. Definitely, because now you're ready to open up. Or you already have, and you're willing to take it to the next level. Okay, so let's see what's protecting you. 10 of Wands. Isn't it funny I said that? This isn't a 10 of Wands transformation. I feel like what's protecting you is your knowledge that this isn't just a flash in the pan idea, realization you've had about what you want in love. You realize that this is a big transformation, that this is a big shift in your consciousness. Something about your soul is ready here. And the 10 of Wands are protecting you because it's like you're reflecting back on previous times in which maybe you felt hopeful again for love, and it didn't feel like it does now. Now it feels a lot different. Now, I could be picking up on someone else's energy that you're connected to, so translate this however you want. So what does the front of your house look like? Judgment. Wow. You're calling the shots here in your own life, and you're resurrecting the light behind your eyes. 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, King of Wands, the Devil, and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is that emperor that death ran over right here. It was somebody that maybe you were connected to, or a part of yourself, most likely a part of yourself, that, was really holding on to something, telling you it's dangerous to take action towards your future. You're not ready, or you might get hurt, or making silly moves that didn't serve you. That has ended, and it wasn't easy to bring yourself to that ending. But everybody sees you as stronger. This is the front of your house. Everybody's seeing you as open. See, you're looking out on the backyard at the 10 of Cups, feeling like maybe you're not sharing here what's going on in your heart space, but you can't hide the light behind your eyes. Everybody sees it. Everybody sees that you have an open heart here. It's really beautiful. And maybe they see the pain as well, the transformation. Sometimes people can see, depending on, how intuitive they are, our transformation before we can see it ourselves. They can see, I don't want to say our potential, but it's like our future self They can see that person. They can see that soul, that energy, that beautiful thing that's about to happen. The person's going to turn into, you know, but it's just before you realize it. I've had that experience so many times, especially when I'm reading personal readings. It's like, you know, no matter what the cards are saying, and sometimes they're hard. For some people, I know it. I feel it so deeply, like what's going to unfold here. I can just feel the energy of the person. And like, I just wish I could show them and get them to feel what I'm feeling, because I feel like then you'd know everything and it is going to be okay. Because it is. And other people can sense that about you. That you're loved and you're loving, that you're protected and you're protective, you know? People can see all that. So let's see, what are you focused on? Ooh, the Seven of Swords. What's going on over here? The Three of Swords in reverse. And one more. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you, it's interesting because I want to say I feel like you've created a boundary. And earlier today I was listening to a tarot reading and the person said, you've learned how to put up boundaries. And I was like, oh my God, yeah, I know. I was like, I can't listen to tarot anymore. It's just, you know, like I feel like I'm beyond that story, right? And I feel like I know there's some of you who also feel like that. And then here I am saying it again, like repeating the very thing that bothered me. Interesting. So whenever something bothers you here and you get in this energy like, oh, you know, you have to think about why it's bothering you. Yeah. So there's something here about you putting up a boundary, and maybe it's that you don't need to be told that anymore. You just know. There is somebody, we could go there if you want to go there. Some of you don't, and some of you do. There is somebody here who's sneaky, and you know that. They're strategic. They could be coming towards you, or at least you feel that. I saw the Eight of Wands here. And you know better not to give into this energy. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. So let's see what's coming up the street. King of Swords. What's this King of Swords all about? The Star and the Ace of Wands. Ooh. This is somebody here. Look at this. This is somebody who complements your foundation. Somebody who has a lot of, maybe they're Aquarius. We got two Aquarius cards here. Or they have a lot of Aquarian energy. This is somebody here who will expand your mind, lift your spirits with the things that they teach you or tell you or say to you. I'm hearing or sing to you. This will speak right to your foundation, right to your heart. Ace of Cups. So this could be new love, or it could be a new job. When is this coming? What is this? What? 10 of Pentacles. Could be 10 days, 10 weeks. For some, 10 months. Although I try not to go too far in the future here, because energies change, right? But there is something here. Or the 10th. We could say even sooner. But there is somebody here who has a long-term on their mind with you, long-term proposition, long-term offer. And it's so complementary to your energy. Like, look at this. And love here. And the 10 of Cups. Like, this is, I can't hold them all, but this is amazing. Okay, so we're going to go to the basement here, Spirit, and find out what's over there in the basement. Because we can't fully transform the cycle, I said, until we head over to the basement. It doesn't mean that this energy here isn't, and this could be an aspect of yourself, but I'm kind of trying to look at it as a literal outside of yourself coming up the street. So I feel like it's job opportunity or love opportunity. Okay, it's pretty non-specific here because the Ten of Pentacles can be about finances as well as romantic commitment. It could be about family, however it is for you. It's still going to come up this street regardless of whether you look in the basement or not. But then the question is going to be, are you going to be able to recognize it as a match for you without going to the basement? Now, the basement here is a metaphor maybe for your subconscious, or maybe it's your shadow space. Let's see. The ring. I can't help but think of, the whole Ten of Pentacles, marriage or proposal of some sort. The ring in the basement. We gotta read this. The ring in the basement. The infinite, the wheel, the connection. The ring is an image of connectedness rather than viewing life as linear, as a series of progressive achievements. The ring challenges us to sense the cynical, infinite nature of our world and experiences. Beginnings and endings fall by the wayside as we practice seeing ourselves as part of the cosmic circularity of creation. For this reason, it's no surprise a ring is worn on the finger to represent eternal love that surpasses space, time, and worldly things. So much can be projected onto this archetypal image because it mimics the Earth's orbit around our great sun, which you have. Oh, and the intimate bond between two lovers. That's so cool. It is the micro and the macro united. This card calls us to deepen connection with self, other, and the world at large. Meanwhile, there may be a literal ring waiting to adorn your finger. Wow. So as what's in the basement for you, maybe there is literally a ring in your basement. Okay, but anyways, symbolically, this is talking about uniting the different conflictual energies within yourself. The shadow and the light, your fears and your hopes, understanding how these two are not necessarily polar opposites, but two faces of the same coin. Understanding how our experience of love is directly related to our experience of pain. I don't know, there's something about one needs the other, which I don't want to go too far into that because it could get, I'm hearing cringy. Yeah, it could get a little weird. But anyways, the point is you're going to be uniting different aspects and elements within yourself. And oh my gosh, I really feel like something serious is coming up for you here. So I feel like we need advice because I don't think you should necessarily be focusing on this. It's the same. That's why I said oh my God, I don't want to hear a reading about I have boundaries because I know it. This is the reason I said that is because that's the energy, right? Spirit doesn't want you to focus on that either because you have them. It's constantly reminding yourself you have a refrigerator. It's there's no point in that. You have it, right? It's just you can be okay now knowing that the food is going to be fresh. You don't need to worry. You have the refrigerator. It's not like you're walking around thinking about your fridge, right? So that's the energy there. Spirit's saying don't concentrate so much on your boundaries. You've put them up. Trust them. So let's see. Advice from Spirit here about what to focus on. 8 of Wands. The Empress. It's the energy that you're emitting. You know, what energy are you emitting out to the world? Focus on that, because if you focus on this, then you emit this energy. You know, when we say, you know how law of attraction stuff works, right? So when we say, I'm not going to let anybody do this to me anymore, that's a good thing to come to an agreement with yourself about. But really, your focus is still on what you don't want to happen. So that's basically, you know, where your consciousness is directed. It's where your focus is. It's the energies that you're going to attract. So lay down the barrier, and that's it. Queen of Wands. Yeah, and focus on the energy that you're putting out. Make sure that energy is strong, courageous. Maybe you want to focus on work a little bit here. Okay, that's where I'm going to end. This is an unexpected reading. I hope that helped, and I'll see you next time.